Hello, 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 everyone. Good evening, and this is Dr. Rosemary Krishnan from Los Angeles. How is everyone doing? It is a beautiful day in LA, and I'm hoping that everyone is having a phenomenal day out there. And I'm very, very happy and glad to come in today with another new concepts that we are going to be launching in today in SpringNectarTV. And I'm very, very happy that we have some very, very bright, wonderful people who are joining us. And I'm really excited for all these new programs that we are planning to launch in today's event. And I hope everyone is doing well. And just wanted to just brief you guys a little bit about what we will be doing today. Spring Nectar TV is, of course, as I mentioned in several of my lives for the past one whole year, like in every single live of mine, that Spring Nectar TV is my dream baby. And I have been dreaming so much about it for the past, I would say, 35 plus years of creating a TV channel of our own, in the United States for all of us, mostly for the Indian diasporas, and also for, of course, for others, because we live here. So this will be one of those channels which will be catering for most of us around living around here. So, but to bring this into reality, at least, for several months, I've been kind of working, sleepless nights and sleepless days, and during the pandemic, and today it became a reality. I think 2-3 weeks ago, I launched it on March 3rd, and here we are with Spring Nectar TV, and every week I've been kind of bringing few beautiful, events that we are planning, and I'm bringing some beautiful people who are, joining in to present and to bring the contents, to host and to anchor several of beautiful events. And today we are going to be launching at least 5 to 6 events, and I'm very, very excited for every single one of them. And they are all joining me live as well. So they also sent their videos ahead of time, but they are also joining me today live to speak about what to expect, during this time or in future. This is something like I always say that dream big, dream big. I'm a big dreamer. I always, dream big, very, very big from my childhood. One of them is taking Indian music into the world-class venues such as, Shrine Auditorium, Carnegie Hall, Sydney Opera House, Walt Disney Concert Hall, so on and so forth. But in the past 10 to 15 years, I made that possible in taking Indian music into bigger venues such as Shrine Auditorium, Carnegie Hall, Sydney Opera House. I made it possible to make the Indian music sound in all these wonderful auditoriums and venues. And this is my next baby, second baby, to create my own TV channel. And here I am. I'm having a very, very, very newborn in my hand. And with everyone's support, this baby is going to be growing big and, great and grand. And I need everyone's support for that one. Let's see how we are doing with our audience. Good morning, ma'am. Gopika. Hi, Gopika. How are you, ma'am? She is saying congratulations. Thank you so much, Gopika. And Arasu is joining. Happy day, Roseman. Thank you so much, Arasu. Wonderful to see you. And we have Swetha's fan club joined in already. Go, Swetha. Hey, hey. All right. And I'm so happy to see that. And Maitri Shah is also there, so I'm guessing that that's one of Swetha's fans too. And I wanted all the fans to join in and encourage and support. This is a monumental effort, and with the single person or with a group of small group of people, it will not be possible. So everybody join in and pitch in your support and give them the encouragement for whatever they are doing, because their effort is also going to be monumental. Every week they have to create their content, they have to sit and edit and record and send it and bring the audience in. It is, it's a baby now. So we have to grow this baby with everyone's support. I'm so happy to see. And let's say I'm such a big fan of Swetha. Hey, Swetha, you have a big fan club. She is talented and beautiful. Of course, I believe you. She is very talented and very, very, very beautiful. And that is the reason why she is with us today. And she is going to be talking in live with us very, very, very soon. I'm very happy to hear that from our audience saying that Swetha is very talented and very beautiful. I'm also looking forward to hear that from every other host of ours today. I just wanted to say that, but starting our own TV channel is, yet another dream. As I mentioned, right now it's here in our hand to grow this child with, correct way and correct values. I have to put in lots and lots of hard work, and I need your support, to grow this baby. Now that we have accomplished the monumental task of giving birth to the SpringNectar structuring and restructuring the newborn, is my next task, our next focus. We will be working towards, incrementally improving our operations to bring great entertainments, to the world-class standards very soon. Right now, since it's a baby, we are doing everything possible to bring the best people, to bring in the best content so that, this baby will be growing with the world-class standard very, very, very soon. And then you will all enjoy nothing other than SpringNectar TV real soon. And we have started all this, preliminary work, and I'm focusing, with the whole thing towards the three major structures to create better entertainment with a vision and mission of 3E solution, which is entertain, educate, and empower. So, most of the time, sometimes I sit down and then I sit to watch, any TV channel, it's always movies after movies after movies, and which is wonderful. Sometimes we do need that kind of entertainment, but sometimes, you feel like, hey, is there anything, educational there at all? Even that educational stuff is like a little bit towards, towards the adults and not for the younger ones. So we wanted to create this one for in every age possible, for the younger ones, for the older ones, for the teenagers, for the mid-age, for the, oldest. Any generation wanted to sit here, they should be able to enjoy. That is the whole idea. So we are bringing in with a 3E solution of entertain, educate, and empower. Going forward, we will be challenging ourselves to operate as efficiently as possible, leveraging our core strengths to bring our worldwide audience at the highest levels of content to maintain our vision and mission, which is what? Entertain, educate, and empower. Again, I'm going to go visit our audience. Let's see how we are doing. Sukanya, wonderful to see you, Ma. Good morning and good evening, of course. Congratulations. Thank you so much. And we have Ava saying, hi, Durga. So Durga is whose name? That's, I'm guessing, her friend up there. And Sundari Radha, thank you so much for joining. And, we are really doing well with our audience too. And I haven't published enough to invite the audience well ahead because I was still, making sure that all our content creators were available to come and present it today. So that kind of delayed me to post it only this morning, which was in India and all other places. It's already was too late. But still, we are doing well. We are doing good. So I just wanted to request you all to make sure to subscribe the SpringNectar TV through, there are two ways you can subscribe. One is at www.springnectartv.com. And the other way is that if you live in the United States or if you live in European countries and like Western countries, if you have a Roku, through the Roku channel, the Roku channel store, you just type in SpringNectar and you will be able to subscribe through that as well. Subscription is only $2.50. We try to keep it as minimal as possible per month. It's not per day. So it's $2.50 per month, and we are trying to bring in so many free classes, a free education, a free everything for people, so that this whole thing will be utilized for betterment of all different age groups and different people from different parts of the world. And this $2.50 a month is tax deductible. So please make sure that, at the end of the year, you just say altogether, it's about like $30 in a year. That's a price of a pizza, I would say. And just make sure that you put it for your taxes when you do, so that that $30 goes back to you. So you are not missing anything, you're not losing anything, but you're supporting a wonderful platform which is going to be supporting everyone around the world, for all of us, all our entertainers, all our hosts, all our channel workers, people, and including me, of course. That's basically a small support compared to what we spend out there in a day-to-day basis, but please do support so that it'll be a big help for all of us to grow within ourselves. So we are trying to bring so many free educational programs, the kids can go and log in, and then they can watch and learn from it. I mean, even last week, I think last week, I introduced the coding classes. I mean, if you go and check out there in any universities or schools or any academies, where they teach, it's almost $100 a month, and you at least have to go for 4 to 6 months to learn the basics, and it's going to be completely offered for you for free. The same way, like every single, so there are so many other classes. Even today, I'm going to be bringing so many beautiful ideas, especially economics is something, which I am very unaware of. Finance is one thing I don't know how to manage, or I don't know how to do it. And Swetha is going to be one of the finest, people, I would say, in here. So she's going to be not only giving this one for the adults, also she's going to be focusing this for the younger generation, as young as the middle schoolers and to the high schoolers and all. So they are going to be benefiting, because economics and finances everywhere, but and understanding economics can help you make better decisions and lead a happier life, right? So unfortunately, we do not teach that as young as the elementary or middle school. So that is what she's going to be focusing, pretty much doing the same thing over and over again, and expecting different but extremely great results, is usually what we do in a day-to-day basis, and the definition of that is, of course, insanity, right? But economics and finance are almost close to that. You do over and over the same thing without knowing that, are we doing a mistake, or are we doing the right thing? Without knowing, we'll be doing the same exact thing over and over, but expecting big results. But today, she is going to be breaking it down and telling us how it is going to be done from the basic, and from as little as the 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds till the 101-year-old, I would say. I am ready to learn that, because as I mentioned, I'm not like a big, huge, finance person. When you ask me what is 1 + 1, I would say simply either 1, or I would say 3. So I am that zero about finances. So, but I would definitely get a great education from Swetha, and she's going to be talking to us about it. So she sent us a wonderful clip for all of us to know what to expect. So I'm going to be playing that clip before I bring her in, so that you will know what to expect. Just give me a few seconds. So I'm going to be bringing Swetha's video, and let's find out what she has for us.
Hello, everyone. My name is Swetha, and I'm from Robbinsville, New Jersey. I'm really excited to be working with SpringNectarTV. I will be hosting a program called Econowledge, which strives to educate young students on personal finance because it's never too early to start learning how to manage your money. The audience that will benefit most from my program are middle school and high school students looking to gain an exposure to finance and economics and possibly pursuing a career in these fields. I will be hosting workshops that will cover personal finance topics including saving and spending wisely, banking and budgeting, investing, and loans, just to name a few. Each workshop will consist of a presentation, several real-world simulation activities, and a career spotlight where I will discuss one specific career related to finance or economics. I'm looking forward to educating, entertaining, and empowering young students with Econowledge.
Isn't that awesome? So without taking much of your time, I'm going to be bringing Swetha Ramachandran and presenting her to you now. Hi, Swetha. How are you, Namma?
Hi, I'm good. How are you? Thank you so much for hosting this amazing TV channel that's going to have such a huge reach and inspire so many people.
Thank you so much for your commanding encouragement. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Swetha, tell us a little bit about yourself and what are you planning to do through SpringNectarTV for all of us?
So just to introduce myself again, my name is Swetha Ramachandran and I am a junior in high school from Robbinsville, New Jersey. I've been singing Carnatic music for over 10 years and I'm also a tennis player. And I'm so thrilled to be working with SpringNectarTV to launch my new initiative called Econowledge. And like I said in my video, the main goal of Econowledge is to educate middle school and high school students on personal finance topics. I decided to start this program because I noticed that personal finance isn't heavily represented in school core curriculums. It's usually considered an elective course that students often have to take online over the summer because they don't have room to fit it into their schedules. I actually personally experienced this. So this kind of motivated me to do my own research to find out more about finance and economics. And I don't want young students to go through this. I want them to be able to have a platform where they can gain a better understanding of these essential topics. So financial literacy is such an important part of surviving in the real world, and I hope my program will help students gain a foundation of this crucial skill to help them in their future. Some concepts that I will be focusing on are banking, budgeting, investing, and spending and saving wisely, but I will not only be focusing on memorizing concepts, but also applying them to the real world, because learning finance isn't just about memorizing something and then spitting it out. And I will also be discussing careers related to economics and finance that will appeal to students interested in these fields, as we often see careers in STEM represented and students trained to pursue careers in STEM from a young age through extracurricular activities, but we don't see the same exposure for finance and economics. So this is something I want to bring. And once again, I am super excited to be working with SpringNectarTV, and thank you everyone for having me.
How phenomenal. Oh my God. I mean, even in this small 2 minutes of whatever you spoke, I learned a lot. I learned quite a bit, and I am definitely sure that our audience is going to be, thrilled with all your, especially the younger generation, as you mentioned, that they're going to be very thrilled to learn quite a bit from you, Swetha. Is there anything else you think that we needed to know before we start, and how often you'll be coming and what you will be speaking to us and what to expect and stuff like that?
So I'm hoping to do at least 2 sessions every month, but during the summer, I definitely want to have more consistent sessions. And I will be doing a presentation on a topic just because it's important to learn the concept first. But then I'll be offering group discussion questions, real-world simulation activities, as well as fun activities like Shark Tank mocks that will really allow students to apply what they've learned. And I really hope that coming out of this course, all of these fuzzy concepts about finance and economics will be more cleared up for students like they were for me after I did my own research, and I hope they have fun doing it as well.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right. I mean, I am excited. Is that only for kids, or can I join in too? Can adults join?
Adults can feel free to
Fun
join.
activities. That sounds like an amazing something. And are we allowed or no?
Yeah, of course, of course.
Oh, thank you so much. At least I will be in for sure. Wonderful, wonderful. What a world of knowledge you provided for us, and thank you so much. And I already see that you have a humongous fan club out there, and so like everybody, I heard that you are a great singer, you're a beautiful girl, and you have so much going on in the comment. I'm really, really very impressed with all of them writing about you. And I have to see, since me being a classical musician myself, I'm a singer. I mean, I've been teaching for the past 45 years, from all over the place, all over the world, I would say. I would love to listen to you too. So one of my lives, the musical life, maybe you should be singing. Have you sung before in my lives? No?
No, I haven't sung in your lives before. Okay. My sister has participated in your dance competitions, though.
What's her name?
Swetha.
Oh, okay. Your Swetha sister. Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So I am looking forward to hearing you sometime soon. You should do that for me.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining in. And let's give a big round of applause to Swetha Ramachandran for her beautiful initiative. And I'm really, really looking forward for your first episode very soon, Swetha. So thank you so much again for joining us.
No problem. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, with pleasure, with pleasure. Thank you again. Bye now.
Bye.
I am very, very excited. I mean, as I mentioned, finance is one of the greatest topics of which I'm very poor at. And so, Swetha is going to be educating all of us, as well as, a lot of younger generation and, teenagers and, young adults too. And I'm very excited for the program to launch in today. And our next program, very, very, very important something. Be it a science or history or geography or killing or murder or office politics or the celebrity scoops or current world natural disasters, everyone craves for a little gossip that they haven't heard of and wish to keep themselves updated with the latest happenings, right? So we always wanted to know what's going on around the world. I mean, for the past 1 year, there is nothing much other than coronavirus, unfortunately. Even though there were so many other things happened, we only focused on COVID-19. It passed 19, but still we are in 21, but still we are talking about COVID-19. But even though that is the current news almost every single day, every single month, every single week, but we had so many other things are happening around, and we always have our mind to know what is going on in the world, around the world. There are various mediums like radio, magazines, newspapers, internet, television, or, word of mouth through which we can perceive the news. Anything which is new or anything unknown information, any unknown information, and that creates ripples in the world can be news. And here we have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful world news reader. She's been working with so many other news channels as well. And, and when she presented herself, I really liked the way how she presented the news. And I got really excited to bring her into our SpringNectarTV. So every single week, at least once a week, she is going to be bringing us the world news, at least, if not the current news, the past news, within the week, whatever happened every single week, she is going to be bringing us lots and lots of current news and past news and the future news. And before I bring her in, I wanted to just, listen to, she sent some clipping and which I haven't heard yet. So we will all sit together and listen. And so let's see what she wants to share with us. And then I will be bringing her on live to talk to you all to see what she has to say for us about her initiative here. So just give me 1 minute, so I'll be bringing her video for all of you.
Hello viewers, this is Vibha from the Bay Area, and I'm going to bring to you news you missed. Yes, for most of us, the pandemic moved our offices into our homes, and since then, our breakfast with news mornings walked out of our lives. Well, very soon, I'll be bringing to you the most important happenings from across the world, every Friday on SpringNectarTV, which means you can now catch up on the most important news reports every week. Stay informed by subscribing to SpringNectarTV. If you already are a subscriber, great. Simply log in and watch the space for weekly world news. See you soon.
How beautiful. I love the way how she presents herself. Without taking much of your time, I'm going to be bringing Vibha for you on live. Hello, Vibha. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing fine. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing very, very, very well. Thank you so much for asking, Vibha. So tell us a little bit about yourself and where you live, and your passion about how you decided to be a news reader. I mean, you have such a great attitude when you read the news, and like I had seen in few of your clippings from the other channels, and I love the way how you present yourself. Just wanted to know a little bit more about yourself, and if you can share with the audience, that'll be great, Vibha.
Sure. Thank you so much for that beautiful introduction. First, congratulations on the inception of SpringNectarTV. I think it's an awesome initiative. I'm just looking forward to working and seeing it grow right in front of my eyes. That's going to be the best gift ever. My name is Vibha once again, and I live in the Bay Area. I speak 4 languages and also read and write Arabic and French.
Wow.
Yeah. And so
we should be bringing French news reading very soon.
I wish I was good in speaking French. I'm not good at spoken French though.
Wow, wonderful.
So basically, at the peak of the pandemic is when I started this whole idea of bringing forth world news, because the air at that time was just filled with anxiety, uncertainty, and the only news we were all listening to was about COVID-19. So I thought, why not bring the news from across the world, put them together, so at one spot, at one place, you get to hear all about it. Not just COVID-19, but all other important news for that period of time. So that's exactly what I started, say, June 2020. And now I'm so happy to be part of your TV. And what I plan to do is I'm planning to bring across at least 7 to 10 top events from across the globe. So mostly covering, let's say, at least 6 of the 7 continents. Well, if I do get something from Antarctica, I would still bring that in if it's interesting. Yes, if that catches my eye, I'm going to bring that in too.
Exactly. There are some things happening recently, I heard. So probably you will have a lot of news about it too.
So you never know.
Exactly.
Yeah. So at least 7 to 10 top news in one place. Right now, all of us are having this time crunch of, shuttling between workplace and home place all in one. So we're not really finding the time to spend like half an hour every day. So I'd like to do that half an hour once a week to make sure you get caught up with all the news that you've been wanting to be updated with. So basically, stay informed in the least amount of time that you'll be spending on it.
Very beautiful.
And yes, so I want to stick to the 3 E's concept of the entertain, educate, and empower through my news. So that's going to be the backdrop.
Phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. I'm very excited. See, that is one thing, all of you guys, the talented, all of you talented people I'm bringing in, I'm very, very, very excited. You are all like into the concept. I mean, I can come up with any concept. I mean, I should not say I anymore because it's all going to be us from now on. It's our TV channel. It's not my TV channel anymore. So, I mean, that was done by March 3rd. I mean, until then, it was all okay, my dream, my this, my that. And from now on, it's all going to be us. We are going to be, growing this baby. And when you say that the 3E concept, even, before you, Swetha said the same thing, we have to kind of focus on this 3E, because entertainment is not always, sitting and watching movie after movie. And again, in the movies, to put all these extraordinary entertainment, there is always, sometimes the kids cannot even watch some of the things. I mean, and not to complain, when we sit down next to the kids and when I see the blood, when I see the, fights, it's like, oh, close your eyes and don't watch it. I mean, it's nothing bad, nothing wrong, but we always have to hide certain things from certain age group. And so that is one thing, I always thought in my mind that, when we bring in something, nobody's eyes should be covered, nobody's ears have to be closed, nobody's mind has to be kept outside of us. Everybody has to be open and sit together and watch. Whether you have a 90-year-old in your home, whether it's your dad, mom, or in-laws, or your great-grandfather, or whoever that is, or whether you have like a 3-year-old next to you, sleeping on your lap and watching. We all have to sit, because it's all, again, family is number one priority. When we can sit together and watch that family event, whatever we bring in, that is what is the whole idea. So that brings us together. That is the basic idea of what we wanted to do through this channel. So, if a 90-year-old cannot watch what a 3-year-old can watch, or if a 32-year-old cannot watch what 90-year can watch, and if a 3-year-old cannot watch what a 32-year can watch, there is no togetherness in the family. This is the whole idea, whole concept. So the 3E concept is basically to develop the family values, the togetherness, to bring the family together in front of your TV. And I'm so happy and glad that you're all like, planning to implement in whatever you're doing. And I'm very excited for that. Thank you so much, Vibha, for joining us today.
Pleasure is mine. Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
And I'm very, very excited, looking forward for your first episode, starting from as soon as you're ready. Thank you again for joining. Bye now, Vibha.
Thank you.
Phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. How wonderful, like every single, host who are going to be hosting in our channel is going to be bringing in some extraordinary events for you so that you can sit down and enjoy. And the next one I have is something very interesting. Veeranganai. Usually, Veeranganai is a typical Tamil word meaning empowered lady or empowered woman. So Veeranganai is like a very strong, empowered woman. So usually, what is empowerment? Empowering women starts actually from you first, within you first. If you are a woman, so you have to empower yourself, show your support for the women around you by showing them they matter and reminding them of their strengths, changing the narrative for women and seeing real change is a team effort. So share this list with any, woman. I came up with the typical 15 points, for empowering a woman. So, and plus I'm going to be bringing 2 or 3 different hosts to host this particular topic. I already launched on my first episode, program launching, that Kavithai is going to be bringing women empowerment through, women who like achieved something, who worked very hard to become whoever they are in the society, to be in the top positions, in the top places, to be ruling, several industries. And that is what Kavipriya is going to be doing. But one thing we always forget, there are several other women, especially, like when I go to India, I notice there are several women, even girls are driving the auto rickshaw. Girls are selling the vegetables on the streets. Girls are working in a bigger, clothing stores in a very smaller positions. Girls are selling, on the streets, like fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. Girls go to somebody else's house and clean and cook for them and, make all our lives easy. Have you ever thought in your life that those girls are also working women? Unfortunately, no. We always thought that, okay, they all, kaikari kadakari and vegetable seller, or, the girl who works in the mall. But they are working women. We do not know what their background was, their family background was. Maybe her husband was ill, or her husband was not supporting, or maybe her dad couldn't afford to send her to college or school. So for whatever reason, those girls come there to do the work, what they are doing. They are definitely empowering working women. Early in the morning, when I was sitting, on the porch on my house, I saw these ladies cleaning the streets. They will take the saris and they will put it in, and then they will be sweeping the roads and streets. And see that how, and I saw so much happiness and smile on their face. And they never thought that, they are doing one of those untouchable works. They were so happy. They were so, enjoying what they were doing. They were all working women too. They are empowering working women. But the thing is, we never consider or thought that they matter in the society. Their work matters definitely in the society to make this world a beautiful place. And I had requested one of our hosts who live in India, because these kind of situations we might not be able to see in a day-to-day life here in the Western culture. We do, but at least, we are better off. But in India, they are like below their normal lives, but still they try to empower themselves, their families, and they come out of their shell to do what they do, and I really wanted to bring those kind of women to talk to them, to find out, what they are up to, how they are doing. And I asked one of our hosts whether she will be interested, and she said definitely yes. And I'm really, really excited to bring Venus, who lives in India, and she is going to be taking care of empowering women, since it's all going to be mostly, in Indian women, below their, I don't want to say the word, so I wanted them to be also empowered. So I'm bringing Venus on stage. It looks like Venus is not there. Let's see. Venus, are you there? Unfortunately, Venus is there, but I am unable to bring her in because I think she has some connectivity problem. And so once she comes in, I will bring her in. In the meantime, I'm going to be bringing our next guest. Whenever she is ready, I'll bring her in. But our next guest is going to be Sekar. This is another interesting topic that I wanted. Chennai, Namma, Chennai. In Chennai, we have, it's such a 500-year-old history we have. I mean, even though more than 1,000-year-old history is there, the recent history, I would say 500 years. And, like all these monuments, all these temples, and so many culture heritage and all that is out there. So I wanted those to be covered by somebody. And one of our hosts, A Sekar, is actually he was also in one of our previous um, initiatives. He was a singer. He also acted in a drama, and he is also he runs a nonprofit organization which helps the poor people. He provides them clothes and food, and I've been seeing his updates on Facebook and on Instagram, and he's been doing such a wonderful job in helping the poor people who are on streets, who don't have literally a place to sleep. And he used to literally take the blankets and clothes and roll it on them. And he has such a big heart. And when he approached me that if you wanted to do Chennai Namma Chennai, and there are so many happenings are happening in Chennai, and he wanted to cover all that, and I was very happy when he approached me. And I'm going to be bringing A Sekar, and let's see what he has for us before I bring him in. Just give me 1 second. So here we have Mr. Sekar's video that he had sent to me.
Chennai, Namma Chennai. Chennai is an ancient metropolis dating back 400 years plus temples of over 800 years under the leaders' memorial structures of very recent 21st century history. One can find not only history but heritage, music, dance, art, architecture, new and old housing, modern and ancient transportation everywhere around Chennai. Beautiful buildings with walls soaked in history, temples, churches and structures, leaders' statues, memorials, parks, shops, buildings and monuments to varied and beautiful heritage. I will be covering the entire Chennai week after week with something new to make you feel that you are in the city walking every week. I am A. Sekar and very excited to present Chennai Namma Chennai for SpringNectar TV. Thank you very much.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm very excited because Chennai is my very favorite place. When I go there, it doesn't matter what I do, where I belong. I just thoroughly enjoy myself walking on the streets. And if A Sekar is going to be bringing all that to us, being us sitting here in the United States or in UK or wherever you belong to, and why not? I'm going to be bringing Mr. Sekar on stage to talk to us all. Hello, Sekarji.
Hello, madam.
How are you? I'm
Good morning, Chennai.
So, Sekarji, tell us a little bit. I know நீங்க வந்து தமிழ்ல cover பண்ண போறேன்னு கேட்டிருந்தீங்க. I know you are going to be covering the whole thing in Tamil, so you can talk to us in Tamil. தமிழ்லயே சொல்லுங்க என்ன பண்ண போறீங்க நீங்க சென்னையில என்னெல்லாம் things நீங்க பிளான் பண்ணி வச்சிருக்கீங்கன்னு எங்களோட கொஞ்சம் ஷேர் பண்ணிக்கோங்க.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. This is very great opportunity to join the SpringNectar TV. I am very glad to working this SpringNectar TV. Very thank you, madam. First, I say congratulations to SpringNectar.
Thank you so much. Thank you. நீங்க வந்து தமிழ்ல கவர் பண்ண போறேன்னு சொன்னீங்க because I have like only 2 or 3 aspects in Tamil because I'm going to be bringing every language of India: Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Gujarat, Kannada, Orissa, at least one channel I wanted to bring. Not one channel, one program from every language of the Indian language I wanted to bring. So I'm very glad that you offered that you wanted to do it in Tamil. So நீங்க எங்களோட தமிழ்லயே பேசலாம். At least I want you to talk to us in Tamil so that we can understand.
Thank you. Definitely I speak Tamil, but now I can introduce my profile. 2016 I joined Vijay TV and Sun TV, the great villain
in my character.
Oh, villain character. Okay.
Yeah.
You are an actor.
2016ல வந்து விஜய் டிவில ஒரு பெரிய வில்லன் கேரக்டர் ஜெயம் ரவி ப்ரொடக்ஷன்ல ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆக்ட் பண்ண மேடம். That is my first entry in media.
Wonderful. Okay.
Second, Sun TV and Zee Tamil படிப்படியா கொஞ்சமா அப்படியே வந்து இப்போ ஸ்பிரிங் நெக்டர்ல இருக்கேன் அப்படின்னா ரொம்ப பெருமையா இருக்கு மேடம்.
Very nice. Thank you so much. I'm very glad and happy to hear that from you. And so நீங்க என்ன மாதிரியான இப்ப சென்னைன்னு ஒரு ப்ரோக்ராம் பண்றதுக்கு பிளான் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. அது வந்து what is that you are planning to bring? சென்னையில வந்து என்னெல்லாம் கொண்டு வர பிளான் பண்றீங்க?
கண்டிப்பா மேடம். நான் பிறந்து வளர்ந்தது எல்லாமே சென்னை அப்படின்னும் போது சென்னையை பத்தி எல்லா விஷயங்களும் நம்ம ஸ்பிரிங் நெக்டருக்கு கொடுக்கணும். அதை வந்து நல்ல ஒரு டாக்குமெண்ட்ரியா எடுத்து நம்ம ஸ்பிரிங் நெக்டர் கொடுக்கணும். சென்னை வந்து சாதாரண ஒரு சிட்டி இல்ல மேடம்.
கண்டிப்பா.
ரொம்ப இப்போ 1639ல சென்னை மதராசி அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இதை வந்து கிரியேட் பண்ணாங்க இந்த ஊரை. பட் இப்போ 1997ல பயங்கரமான டெவலப்மெண்ட், ஆபீஸ் எல்லாமே வந்து சென்னைக்கு வந்துருச்சு மேடம். இப்போ சென்னையை பத்தி சொல்லணும் அப்படின்னு சொன்னா ரொம்ப பெருமையா நிறைய விஷயங்களை சொல்லலாம். டெம்பிள்ஸ் இருக்கு, மாஸ்க்ஸ் இருக்கு, சர்ச்சஸ் இருக்கு. அதே டைம்ல பாத்தீங்கன்னா நம்ம வேர்ல்டு நம்பர் 2 மெரினா பீச் இருக்கு மேடம். இப்போ மெரினாவுக்கு வர எல்லாருமே வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு செல்ஃபி எடுத்துக்கலாம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு சின்ன இடம் ஒண்ணு பண்ணிருக்காங்க. ரொம்ப பியூட்டிஃபுல்லா. எப்பயுமே அங்க ஒரு 1000 மெம்பர்ஸ் அங்க இருந்துட்டு எனி டைம் செல்ஃபி எடுத்துட்டே இருப்பாங்க. அது ரொம்ப ஒரு கிரேட்டான ஒரு விஷயம்.
பியூட்டிஃபுல்.
ரொம்ப பழமையான சாந்தோம் சர்ச் இருக்கு மேடம், கபாலீஸ்வரர் கோயில். இந்த மாதிரி சொல்லிட்டே போலாம் சென்னையை பத்தி.
கண்டிப்பா.
என்ன நம்ம இதெல்லாம் வந்து ஒரு அழகா கவரேஜ் பண்ணி நான் இதை வந்து நம்ம ஸ்பிரிங் நெக்டர் கொடுக்கணும்னு ரொம்ப ஆசைப்படுறேன். இதை ஒரு வேலையா எடுத்துக்காம, இதை ஒரு ஹாபியாவும் எடுத்துக்காம, இது என்னுடைய உயிர் நாடியா எடுத்துட்டு நான் இதை கண்டிப்பா இதுல வந்து ஸ்பிரிங் நெக்டருக்கு அருமையான ஒர்க் கொடுப்பேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு எனக்கு முழுமையா நான் நம்புறேன் மேடம்.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Mr. Sekar. I'm very happy and glad to hear that. அதாவது ஒரு ஹாபியாவும் இல்லாம வேலையாவும் இல்லாம இது வந்து என்னோட பார்ட் ஆஃப் மை லைவ்லி லைக் அ லைஃப் மாதிரி எடுத்து பண்றேன். நீங்க சொன்னது வந்து எங்களோட இது முன்னாடி சொன்னபடி என்டர்டெயின், எஜுகேட் அண்ட் எம்பவர். சோ உங்களோட ஐடியாஸ் வந்து கண்டிப்பா எங்க எல்லாருக்கும் வந்து ரொம்ப ஹெல்ப்ஃபுல்லா இருக்கும். எங்களோட ஆடியன்ஸ் வந்து என்ஜாய் பண்ணுவாங்க. சோ நான் எல்லாம் வந்து 2 வருஷத்துக்கு ஒரு வாட்டி தான் சென்னைக்கு வரோம். சோ எங்களுக்கு வந்து இத சென்னையில வந்து வாரம் இந்த மாதிரி நீங்க கொடுக்கும்போது நாங்க சென்னையிலேயே நடந்து போற மாதிரி ஒரு ஃபீலிங் எங்களுக்கு வரும். So I'm very excited, I'm very thrilled for this particular program, and I'm also working with so many of them, like Chennai மாதிரி Andhra mana Andhra, and then Karnataka, every single state la irundhu I'm going to be bringing somebody to cover their state so that we can enjoy like our own back home what we are missing here. So thank you again, Sekar ji.
Thank you madam. Thank you very much. Thank you madam.
Thank you so much, and looking forward to have your programs very soon with us.
Thank you madam. Thanks.
What a phenomenal idea to bring in our Namma Chennai by Sekar ji. And so let's see, next we have Kavithai Kelungal. So this is another Tamil program, like as I mentioned, like a poetry is something very important in, like from 5,000 years or even before, like if you can go, Itihasas, Puranas, everything, most of them are written in poetic way. So we have Johncy, who is such a great Tamil priya. She is going to be bringing us poetry week after week from a different episode, from different treatises, and she will be sharing with us. I'm going to be bringing Johncy. Before I bring her, let's see what Johncy has to say for us. Let me bring her video before I bring her in.
வணக்கம். கவிதை நம் உள்ளத்தின் உணர்வுகளையும் சிந்தனைகளையும் எண்ணங்களையும் பிரதிபலிக்கும் கண்ணாடி. நாம் சோர்ந்திருக்கும் போது நமக்கு ஒரு தோழனாய் தோழியாய் இருக்க கவிதைக்கு மட்டுமே முடியும். மனதில் உறுதி வேண்டும், வாக்கினிலே இனிமை வேண்டும், நினைவு நல்லது வேண்டும், நெருங்கின பொருள் கைப்பட வேண்டும், கனவு மெய்ப்பட வேண்டும், கைவசமாவது விரைவில் வேண்டும், தனமும் இன்பமும் வேண்டும், தரணியிலே பெருமை வேண்டும், கண் திறந்திட வேண்டும், காரியத்தில் உறுதி வேண்டும், பெண் விடுதலை வேண்டும், பெரிய கடவுள் காக்க வேண்டும், மண் பயனுற வேண்டும், வானம் இங்கு தென்பட வேண்டும், உண்மை நின்றிட வேண்டும். இதுபோல பல தமிழ் கவிதைகளை SpringNectar டிவியின் தமிழ் கவிதை கேளுங்கள் என்ற பகுதியில நம்ம பார்க்க போறோம்.
How phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. So I'm going to be bringing Johncy for you. Hello, Johncy. Namaskaram, vanakamma. How are you?
Ma'am, நீங்க எப்படி இருக்கீங்க?
நல்லா இருக்கேன்மா. Johncy, tell us a little bit about yourself and என்ன நீங்க எங்களுக்கு what are you going to bring us through your initiative to SpringNectar TV? Can you please share with us? Where are you from? What you do? I wanted to hear all those first.
என் பேரு ஜான்சி. நான் வந்து லாஸ் ஏஞ்சலஸ்ல இருக்கேன், கலிபோர்னியால. எனக்கு ரொம்ப தமிழ்னா ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும். அதே மாதிரி நிறைய பேருக்கு தமிழ்னா ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும். நம்ம குழந்தைகளுக்கு தமிழ் சொல்லி கொடுக்கணும் அப்படின்னு நம்ம நிறைய பேர் விருப்பப்படுவோம். அதுக்கு நமக்கு தயக்கங்கள் இருக்கும். நம்ம எப்படி சொல்லி கொடுக்க முடியும், நம்மளால செய்ய முடியுமா அப்படின்னு. நம்மளால முடியும். ஏன்னா கவிதை அப்படிங்கிறது வந்து இருக்கிறதுலே சின்ன சின்னதான குழந்தைகளுக்கு ஈஸியா படிச்சுக்கிடுவாங்க. அவங்களுக்கு நம்ம கத்து கொடுத்துடலாம் சுலபமா. 4-5 வரிகள் தான் இருக்கும். அதனால நம்ம எதுவுமே பயப்படாம நமக்கு தெரிஞ்சதை நம்ம குழந்தைகளுக்கு கத்துக் கொடுக்கணும். நான் எப்படி என்னோட குழந்தைகளுக்கு கத்துக் கொடுக்கணும்னு விரும்புறேனோ அது போல நீங்களும் விரும்புறீங்க. அதனால அதுக்கு நான் உங்களுக்கு ஹெல்ப் பண்ணலான் இருக்கேன், உங்களுக்கு உதவி செய்யலாம். ஓகே, எனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச அளவுக்கு, என்னால முடிஞ்ச அளவுக்கு நான் வந்து உங்களுக்கு நல்ல நல்ல கவிதைகளை தேர்ந்தெடுத்து உங்களுக்கு நான் இதுல இந்த டிவியில நம்ம SpringNectar TV மூலமா நான் உங்களை சந்திக்க விரும்புறேன்.
How beautiful, how beautiful. Thank you so much, Johncy. கவிதை என்றது எனக்கு வந்து ரொம்ப பிடிச்சமான ஒரு விஷயம். I mean, நான் வந்து எழுதுவேன், நிறைய எழுதுவேன். I used to write a lot. I used to write. கவிதை மட்டும் இல்ல, சாதாரண எனக்கு வந்து ரொம்ப அந்த காலத்துல வந்து நாங்க காலேஜில் படிக்கும் போதே கவிதையில எழுதி கொடுத்தா முரளி படிச்சு பார்த்துட்டு எனக்கு டிரான்ஸ்லேட் பண்ணி சொல்லு அப்படின்னு அந்த மாதிரி நாட்கள்லாம் இருந்திருக்கு. So கவிதை is my very special thing and I'm very very happy. Poetry like in 18th century, 17th century, even 16th, and it goes way beyond that. And கவிதைகள் வந்து Shaivites, Vaishnavism, like anything you take like a religion ஆகட்டும் and திருக்குறள் ஆகட்டும், எல்லாமே வந்து செய்யுளாகும் கவிதையாகும். அந்த கவிதையை வந்து இப்ப புது கவிதைன்றதுனால நம்ம typically we think of கவிதை means okay, it's like a typical songs like okay, but அதுல வந்து எவ்வளவு சந்தங்கள், எவ்வளவு புகழ்பெற்ற ஒரு விஷயம், அதை வந்து நீங்க எங்களுக்கு கொண்டு வர போறீங்கன்றதுல எங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப பெருமையா இருக்கு. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm looking forward for your Kavithai presentation and whenever your episode is going to be coming, I'm looking forward to it again. Thank you so much for joining, Johncy. Let's give a big round of applause and you can start publicizing to your family and friends to start subscribing SpringNectar TV, because when you come in, we will have enough audience to support you, support us, support all of us, all our efforts. Thank you again so much for joining us, Johncy.
Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm really excited to bring Johncy with us. And next, as I spoke before, Venus, the Veeranganai, she is going to be covering the Veeranganai, the women empowerment, who are in a little bit below average standards, the women who are still working women, who are working very, very hard to bring them up to the higher standard, to go to the highest. And it is very, very important that, we needed to support those kind of women. This topic is one thing, like women empowerment is like all over the world, like we have to support each other, especially being a woman. Like I came up with the 15 different aspects that what we have to focus on. Boost her self-esteem. whoever that is. It can be your mother, your sister, aunt, your grandmother. It doesn't matter. Whoever is a lady next to you, boost her self-esteem. Shut down her negativity. If she thinks anything negative in her mind, tell her that it's not worth it. Shut down her negativity. Be open and honest to yourself. You don't have to hide anything because you are a woman. Just be open, be honest, and advocate for female colleagues. That is number 4. Lead by example. Stay who you are and try to provide for every woman around you. So lead by an example. And number 6 is help them have a clean and proper habits. In case if they are a little bit on and off, make sure that they learn the clean habits and proper habits. Number 7 is become a mentor. In case if they need support from you, just be a teacher, mentor, so that they will learn from you. And number 8 is support women-run businesses. If any lady, especially me being a woman, I'm starting the SpringNectarTV, I need everybody. See, like with a single woman, I mean, of course I have husband, I have children, I have all the support system, but still, as a single person, it is not possible for me to run this TV channel. And just spread the word around, spread the news around. Hey, there is something called SpringNectarTV, and she is working very hard to bring it up. And it's only $2.50 subscription. It's not a big deal. It's like a matter of an ice cream, price of the ice cream bar, and just tell them for a month. So just tell them to support, and I'm not only talking about me, any women, if they are running a business, make sure that you support them. And then any lady, any girl, know your own work. It's very important. Number 10 is fight against injustice. If anything unfortunate is happening for a girl or a woman, fight for it. You don't have to just hide yourself and run away from it. Number 11 is help a new mom to get adjusted, because it is definitely very hard when they give a birth, everything changes, turns around in their life, but help them to learn, to grow, and then to become, to go to their next step. And then number 12 is show your appreciation for the women in your life. It doesn't matter. It can be your mother. Just say, Mom, thank you for everything. Sometimes that single thank you, we do not tell them, how much of sacrifice they do to create you, to make you, to become, to make you, who you are. But we kind of, I know that's mom's job. I don't have to tell. She knows that I appreciate. No. Once in a while, just say, Mom, thank you. Or it's a sister or grandmother or aunt, and anybody who is a woman, just show your appreciation to her. And then number 13 is keep a girl in school. It's very important. Education for a girl is very, very, very important. Number 14 is donate to women's shelter. If the unfortunate women are grouped together in a place, just give even like a small donation, like $1 maybe, or like a 10 rupees, something, for, 1,000 people giving 10 rupees will become bigger. 1,000 people giving $1 will become bigger. That will definitely help the organization to make a better things for those women in the shelters. Number 15 is support the organizations that empower women. I am all for women empowerment. So these are all like 15 different things that came up in my mind that we have to all follow. Every girl, every woman, every lady has to follow. So without taking, again, much of your time, I wanted to bring in, before I bring in, I wanted to, hear what Venus has to tell us about women empowerment. Just 1 second, I will pull her video.
Hi everyone, this is Kathy Venus. I'm really happy to join SpringNectarTV channel. In this journey, we're going to talk about women's empowerment. What is women's empowerment? Women's empowerment is allowing women to make decisions for their own life through different problems in society. We'll talk more soon. Stay tuned.
I know that is short and sweet, but I'm going to be bringing Venus on stage now. Hello, Venus. How are you?
Hi, Madam. How are you?
Fine, ma'am. How are you?
Venus and Serina are twins. They are identical twins. But they don't want to take the same topic. So they wanted to bring two different topics. So Venus is going to be handling the Veeranganai, and Serina is going to be handling something else, which I'll bring soon. And so Venus, let's talk to Venus and ask her what she has for us. Hello, Venus. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So, as you all know, I'm Venus. So, I'm doing BCA in Chennai. Women empowerment is something women choosing their own path and making their own goals for themselves is called women empowerment. So, my topic is all about ரொம்ப சின்ன சின்ன ஒர்க் பண்றவங்களோட பத்தி தான் நான் பேச போறேன். So everyone don't have same life, so they have more difficulties and also happiness in life. So we are going to see about them, talk to them. So let's see.
Beautiful. That is what I wanted, because chinna வேலைகள் பண்ற, like a small workers, like a people who do very small workers. I mean, but we do not know how much of a big impact they make in the society. Even when I came last year to, not last year, 2 years ago to Chennai, I had seen a girl driving the auto rickshaw, girl driving the, even cycle rickshaw. And then, I had seen so many girls are doing so many different things, which when I was a young girl, never seen them doing. But so when the women have that kind of power, like to do those kind of stuff, we always think of, empowered women is always, who sits in a bigger offices and, glamorous, big, big offices with glasses, windows, and looking out at the beach or ocean, and with the air condition and this and that. No, there are several women work very hard in a lower level. They make our lives so beautiful. And the karikai vikrava, kaigari vikrava vandu, when she brings that vegetable only, we will have vegetable in our house, for the next meal. And when the cleaning lady comes to our house to clean our dishes only, we can cook in those dishes, for the next day's meal. And there are so many women like that, are working extra hard. But unfortunately, they are not considered as, anything big in the society, because they are all working in a smaller level jobs. But I definitely would like to know, if you can, like you said that you're going to be going and asking them, what brought them to that kind of work, why they are doing that, what is that, they are taking it by doing that home. That will be an amazing thing, for all of us to know. And this channel is not only for, bigger and better people. It is also for everybody who is also under, privileged people, so that they look at it, they learn from it. They, the others who don't do that also look at it and learn from it. I'm very glad and happy, Venus, that you're able to, come forward to do this for us. And you're definitely very beautiful. Is your sister or a twin sister, older or younger, it doesn't matter, is she next to you? I wanted to see both of you sitting in the same place to see you guys.
Yes, she's with me.
Oh, you guys are identical twins. Oh my God. I know. If I look at you, I wouldn't know who is Venus and who is Serina. Amazing. Venus, thank you so much again for joining us. It's a beautiful initiative, and I'm definitely looking forward for your first episode sometime very soon. And thank you again for joining. And let's give a big round of applause.
I'm very excited to do this job. So thank you so much for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Thank you. Once again.
Of course, with pleasure. Thank you again. So next I'm going to be bringing Serina, her identical twin. Serina is actually going to be covering International Samayal cooking. So she is going to be knocking door by door on all these beautiful restaurants and, beautiful places, around the city, or she can cook herself in her own home. It doesn't matter. She is going to be bringing every single week something special for us, so that we can learn from her, like how to cook, how to chefing is something very, very exciting stuff. Like cooking is always, it's not one of my favorite things, but I cook well. I cook decently well, and my family never complained that I I made a bad food. But I fairly cook well. But I would always love to learn something new, something different day by day. And when Serina said that she's going to be taking care of the international cooking channel, I got so excited, and I thought, okay, I can try new stuff every week. And so let's see what Serina has to tell. Before I bring Serina in, I'm going to have let's listen to her video and see what she had to tell us.
Hi, this is Serina. I'm very excited to be part of the SpringNectar TV channel. In this journey, I'm going to share a lot of cooking experiences. Hope you'll learn a lot of different cuisines. Different countries with different cuisines in one show to become an excellent cook. Hope you'll learn a lot of different cuisines, which is going to launch soon.
Food is symbolic of love when words are inadequate. Food brings people together on many different levels. It's nourishment of the soul and body. It's truly love. One of the very nicest things about life is the way we must regularly stop whatever we are doing and devote ourselves to eating. Food has a culture. Food has a history. Food has a story. It also has relationships. To me, food is as much about the moment, the occasion, the location, and the company as it is about the taste. I am very excited to learn to make lots of international cuisine with Chef Serina. If you haven't subscribed to SpringNectar TV, please visit www.springnectartv.com and do subscribe us. Your $2.50 per month subscription is tax deductible, which makes us deliver world of entertainment with hundreds of valuable contents. Please click the link below and subscribe SpringNectar TV.
Yes, so I created that document so to put it in the SpringNectar TV already. So all of the other videos they had sent me is going to be also launched like this, with the SpringNectar's background, with a little bit of intro, and it will be coming next week. But this is the one video I already finished it, so that I just uploaded the finished one for you guys. So I'm going to be bringing Serina in and ask her what she has for us. Hi, Serina. How are you, Namma?
Hi, ma'am. Fine, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm doing very, very, very good. I mean, especially in that video, I really couldn't say that is you or your sister. So you guys are very identical, and I'm very happy that you both are involved in doing some great stuff for us. So, Serina, tell us. Of course, with pleasure, with pleasure. And so tell us a little bit about what you are planning to do for us.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I'm very happy to do this in SpringNectar TV channel. And thank you for this opportunity. And in this show, we are going to explore a lot about cooking and how they cook the food, how hygiene they are doing. And and also while watching this show, they can also able to learn how to cook if no one knows to cook. So I'm very happy to do this, and definitely for sure everyone mouth will be watery while watching this show. So thank you.
Phenomenal. My mouth is already watering, so I can just, I'm drooling. And I'm really excited. And every single week after week, what you're going to be bringing, we are going to be learning quite a bit, quite a lot. And especially between you and your sister, she's doing something very great, women empowerment, and you are doing another great stuff, which is like cooking, which is my favorite thing in the world. and I can sit and eat all day long, even though I'm not supposed to be. And food is my favorite thing. And
Yes,
you know,
ma'am.
like, every single time when we go out, we try, you know, different types of international food out. So, I mean, whenever we want, I mean, I know how to cook Indian food. So international food, we always go out. So unfortunately, I don't know how to cook. So now I'm excited at that, you know, you're going to be teaching us all that. So we will be very, very glad and happy, you know, to learn how to cook. And, you know, like, and we can do a lot of stuff at home ourselves, especially during this COVID-19. It's safer to cook at home than going out and eating. And thank you again so much, Serina, for joining us today. And phenomenal. And I'm really looking forward to learn a lot from you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Bye now.
Bye.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And I'm very, very, very happy that, you know, all our, you know, hosts are going to be bringing some extraordinary special programs for all of us. And if you haven't subscribed, please, please, please make sure, you know, I never ask people to do this kind of, I mean, we wanted to keep this channel free for everybody, but unfortunately we are unable to, because since it's a business, it's not a community service anymore. You know, they were asking that we have to have a subscription. So, but it's not a lot. It's only, I mean, I got the lowest subscription possible, which is $2.50. Even if you are in India, it's only going to be, you know, like maybe 150, 160 rupees per month, which is not a lot. And so, you know, try to avoid maybe one ice cream a month so that you can spend that on, you know, SpringNectar TV. So you support this great initiative, and this is like a lifelong dream of mine, and you are supporting my dream, and all our hosts who are going to be bringing you all wonderful initiatives and wonderful programs. So I'm really excited. Again, thank you so much for all our audience who joined in, and you know, at your busy schedule, and to view this special particular launch. And I'm really excited to bring one after another. All these programs will be launched every week. There are two ways you can subscribe. One is www.springnectartv.com, and all you have to do is just click subscribe. It will automatically take you to two separate ways. One is like through what do you call PayPal, and one is by using your own credit card, so that it'll help you you know, put that $2.50 so that you can view already whatever we have. And since it's a brand new channel, we don't have a lot of content, but I'm, you know, putting all these every week, like whoever is going to be bringing you in. So we will be bringing for the next 6 months. Slowly we are developing this to be you know, bigger and better baby, so that you will have a fully filled entertainment for your entire family. And thank you again for every single one of you. And I have some questions here. How I subscribe? I don't know, ma'am. Okay, Sundari Radha, the easier way would be, you know, I'm going to be posting here. It's www.SpringNectarTV.com. And I just posted the, you know, website. All you have to do is just click the website. What will happen is it'll take you into the website, and it's already all set up and everything. If you just click the subscribe button, it'll automatically take you to a place where you have to pay that 150. I mean, it'll ask in rupees or whichever way. So if you have PayPal or the credit card, you just have to type in your numbers. So it will take you in so that you can subscribe that. And every month it'll take that 150 rupees from you. And please support that 150 rupees will be a big amount. I mean, it might not be a humongous one for all of us, but it definitely, you know, like we have like more than 100, 200, 300, 1,000, 10,000 people. When they all come and subscribe, it'll be a big support for all our hosts, so that, you know, every host at this time is volunteering themselves to support this channel to grow. But in 6 months from now, I have to support them as well with at least with a small salary and everything. So everybody's subscription will definitely help. And slowly we are planning to bring a lot of advertisements. If you know any of your family and friends own any businesses they wanted to advertise, they also can come and talk to the host or to me, so that we will be providing them the advertisements so they can support us with the little funds, or if they wanted to sponsor any of the events which we are launching, they can also do. So these are all the little ways they can support us with so that way 6 months from now we will be in a better place to hire all these volunteering hosts to be working with us permanently. Again, thank you so much for every single one of you for joining in today, and I'm looking forward. And tomorrow again, I'm having another live, and that is going to be for the Tambura competition. That's completely different. It's not launching. It is going to be a Tambura competition, the one I've been running for the past 6 months, I think from last September onwards. So I will come back again, join again tomorrow at 7:30, and 7:30 Los Angeles time, which will be 8 o'clock India time, and so on and so forth in different countries. So I will definitely see you all, and thank you again for joining. I love you all, and looking forward to see you all soon. Bye now.